Self-Reflections Counseling presents Imposter Syndrome. As we know, I'm a clinical therapist with Self-Reflections Counseling, LLC. You can find out more about me and my practice on my website, www.self-reflections.net. These videos and the content of the channel are not intended to replace proper treatment or therapy, but are intended as a self-help resource. Let's get started. What is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is the experience of feeling like a phony. You feel as though at any moment you are going to be found out as a fraud, like you don't belong where you are, and you only got there through dumb luck. It can affect anyone, no matter their social status, work background, skill level, or degree of expertise. Some common signs of imposter syndrome might include an inability to realistically assess your competence and skills, attributing your success to external factors, berating your own performance, fear that you won't live up to expectations, sabotaging your own success, self-doubt, and setting very challenging goals and feeling disappointed when you fall short. We talked recently about expectations and disappointment and being unrealistic. This is that same message. To move past these feelings, you need to become comfortable confronting some of those deeply ingrained beliefs that you hold about yourself. This exercise can be hard because you might not even realize that you hold them. But here are some techniques that you can use for that self-reflection. Share your feelings. Talk to other people about how you are feeling. Irrational beliefs tend to fester when they are hidden and not talked about. I share my feelings. Sharing my feelings makes me healthier and more resilient. I feel close to my loved ones and I deal with challenges constructively. Next, assess your abilities. If you have long-held beliefs about your own incompetence in social and performance situations, make a realistic assessment of your abilities. Write down your accomplishments and what you're good at, and compare that with your own self-assessment. Take baby steps. Don't focus on doing things perfectly, but rather do things reasonably well, and reward yourself for taking action. For example, in a group conversation, offer an opinion or share a story about yourself. Take baby steps. Small steps equal sure success. Question your thoughts. As you start to assess your abilities and take baby steps, question whether your thoughts are rational. Does it make sense to believe that you are a fraud, given everything that you know? And stop comparing yourself to others. We've talked about this one before. Stop comparing. Every time you compare yourself to others in a social situation, you will find some fault with yourself that fuels the feeling of not being good enough or not belonging. Instead, during conversations, focus on listening to what the other person is saying. Be genuinely interested in learning more. It's not a comparison of who's smarter or funnier or prettier or kinder. Both people can be awesome at the same time. Use social media moderately. We know that the overuse of social media may be related to feelings of inferiority. If you try to portray an image on social media that doesn't match who you really are, or that's impossible to achieve, it will only make your feelings of being a fraud worse. Stop fighting those feelings. Don't fight the feelings of not belonging. Instead, try to lean into them and accept them. It's only when you acknowledge them that you can start to unravel those core beliefs that are holding you back. If being hard on yourself actually worked, it would have worked by now. And refuse to let it hold you back. No matter how much you feel like you don't belong, don't let that stop you from pursuing your goals. Keep going and refuse to be stopped. You will succeed. Just keep going. For more self-reflection tools, like and subscribe or visit www.self-reflections.net. Again, that's www.selfreflections.net. I look forward to seeing you back here next week for more self-reflection exercises. Have a great week, folks.